Recently, we're talking about naughty letters and friendly letters, and we did some words. Also, we talked about some friendly letters. We said that we have two groups of letters. This is basic at the beginning, and later, if you have a question, you can ask me. We said we have two groups of letters. One is called naughty or unfriendly, and the other one is called friendly letters. And the naughty ones are a, da, the, ra, za, and wa. Okay. So the naughty letters do not join the letters that come after, and if they have any long sound after them, we have 2-3 sounds, long ones, a, and then u, and then e. So this is a, and this is u, and this is e. If I'm going to make any word, I just need any letter of these naughty ones, and then I add the long ones after, the long sounds. For example, let's make a word. I'm going to choose one of these letters. Let's say da. And then I'm going to choose another sound, which is a. And then choose any letter of these. Let's say r. And this word is dar, and dar is house. Evie, does it make sense? Okay, great. So now I'm going to make another word, but without the long sounds. I'm going to write a, and then ra, and then za. Okay. What is important here, I need to know now something called short vowels. The short vowels are 3 signs. If I have these signs on top of a letter, this means a, like the sounds a. And the letter a, yes. So the first letter is a, and this sign on top, it means a. So that is a. The second letter is letter R, and if I have this sign on top, it's going to be U. But since I have this R and I have this sign on top, it's going to be Ru. So A, Ru, Z. Aruz. Aruz means rice. Aruz means rice. So you got another word now. Okay? So now if I take any letter, let's say I'm going to take this letter, which is za, and I'm going to put this sign on top, and I can say it's now za. No, that one is aruz. Aruz is rice. Okay. Second letter is, okay. Same letter, I'm going to put this sign on top, that is zu. If I put this sign under, it's going to be z. You may tell me, why don't I put this sign under? This sign doesn't come under the line, the letters. It goes only on top of letters. So I have now za, zu, zi. And this is how you read words. If a letter has a long sound after, why only the top? Because it comes like this. Okay? I mean, this sound comes on top only. It doesn't come under the line. While if you look at this sign, it could be on top and it could be under. This one means a. You open your mouth and you say a. And this one, if you put it under, it's going to be e, and here z. Z. Okay? Yes, is this clear so far? Is this clear so far? I have the naughty letters, 6 letters. I want you to memorize them, 6 letters. And you need to know the long sounds. And you have to know the short sounds. If you know this, within 1 week, you will be able to know all the letters and you will be able to read and write. Okay? I promise. Now, we try now to make some words. We're going to try to make some words. I'm going to make the words here. Okay? So far, you got the word dar, which is house. You got aruz. Let's try to make more words. I'm going to say this letter is wa, and then r, and then d. Now, I'm going to add signs on top. Wa, nothing here. This means same R, like war, d, word. Sometimes you may find this sign, and this sign means the letter is silent. Okay? So we say word, and word is flowers. Word is flowers. If you speak Arabic, this is fantastic. I wrote up Arabic for non-Arabs. Okay? I mean, this lesson is not for Arabs. Okay, so let's take another word. I'm going now to add letter wa again, but this time I'm going to take sound from here. And this sound is I'll say wa, and then another letter, d. Where's the? Here. And then I'm going to add the sound E. Can we try reading this word? What is this word? Any clue? Yes, Ify, can you try reading this word? No clue. Wadi, very good. Okay, so and wadi means valley. A valley. Wadi is valley. Well done, guys. You can read now with naughty letters. I'm gonna add more words. We did the word aruz before, which is rice. We did dar, which is house. I'm going to write now a, and then z, as. Notice that this is called a syllable. Why a syllable? Because I say as, I don't say a and then z. No, I read this as one syllable. I say as. I mean a letter in Arabic. If it's not moved, there is nothing on top of it or under it. It's not a sound. A sound in Arabic has this sign on top. Okay, so as, and then I'll write another letter, r, and then I'll add one sound, as, ra. This is another one, ra, r, as, rar. So we have 2 syllables here, and it's one word. I say as, rar, as, rar. Exactly. If it's silent, I mean, there has to be something before it. So it has to be read with the letter before. And no sound letters can be naked. Okay, some letters, yes, they come, but I told you, you pronounce them with the sound before. So I don't say a alone and z alone. No, I have to read it as one syllable. I say as. Did you get it? I don't read one letter by letter. I say as. This is easier for you for reading later. I mean, I'll say as, and then rar is another word. Because this one, if it has nothing, it means it's silent. If it has nothing on top, it means it's silent. This means I can remove this one. But now I understand this letter is a consonant like silent. Okay? So asrar and asrar is buttons, the buttons of a shirt. Okay? So asrar, and so far you got dar, this one, house, you got aruz, rice, you got ward, flowers, you got wadi, valley, and you got azrar, buttons. Okay? Wurud also, I just added, I changed this one here. I added just like more letters. Okay, I'm doing now wu. Wu is a sound, and then I have ru, rud. Rud is a syllable, so I say wu rud. Wurud is flowers. Yes, we'll talk about friendly letters. Yes, it's possible to have only friendly letters, but in order to understand how Arabic like functions, you need first to know that some letters like don't join the letters that come after, and this is can be summarized in the noti letters. Fine? Later on, we have words which have both friendly and unfriendly. I call them noti or unfriendly, the same. Okay? So, if we are done with this, let's go to the second word. I just need to tell you about one note before I go to the next step, because we'll start with friendly letters. Sometimes, not sometimes, all the times, if I have this letter and instead of top I put it down, it's going to be E. Okay? So E, and then wa, and then z. E was. E was. Iwaz means geese. Okay, it's not one goose, it's geese. So I say Iwaz. Iwaz, a group of goose which is geese. Iwaz. Just Aleph, first letter. Okay. So this letter, see this one? If there is one sign, this sign Hamza, we call it Hamza. If it goes under, that is now E and not A. Here it's A, but here it's E. Now you may tell me, what if I have only this one? This is not a letter, it's a sound, and it is in this way. Okay. Jody, okay, I saw you wrote something, so is it fine? So now we can read only with letters don't join each other. We finished this part. Let's go to friendly letters, okay? Do we go to the second step? No, it's easy. People say it's hard. It needs time, but like there are some basics you need to get, and after that you are going to read any word. It's like similar to English, except that we have letters that don't join the letters that come after. Fine. Okay, so let's go to the next group. which are friendly letters. Are you ready? I'm waiting for your thumbs, just like to tell me yes. Okay, Ify is my first student today. So yes, fine. I'm going to delete now this one. Only the words. I'm going to keep the sounds, and I'll talk about the friendly letters. The first group of friendly letters, I'm going to start today with 5 letters. If you're ready, I'll add more. So, the first group is 5 letters. The first one is, all of them are the same. 3 letters are the same, written in the same way. The only difference is the dots on top, under, or on top or under. Okay, if we have a dot under, that is ba. And I call this group crab letters because they look like a crab, their hands on top. Ta. And then 3 dots, 1, 2, 3. And this is tha from 3. So ba, ta, and tha. Okay? 2 more letters. They are different in writing, but they are similar later in the same way we write them. I'll show you how. Okay, the 4th letter is letter N, na. And the last one is letter, I'm going to write it here. Letter, you put a hand and then you go like a duck. And this letter is ya. Ya. Y, ya. Fine? So ba, ta, tha, na, and ya. 5 letters. Okay. These letters now, when they join other letters, you just need to trim or chop their ending. What does this mean? Let's say I'm going to add letter ba to another letter or a long sound. I'm going just to chop this part, and it's going to be ba in this way. I just trimmed his arm. Yes, S on roller skaters. Yes. Okay, so ba, just to trim his arm, the end. What about ta? Same. Also trim his arm. And this is of course at the beginning of a word. Or of a word, of a word. What about tha? Same. Just trim his arm. What about na? Same, just to trim his arm, and you write it in the same way. What about ya? For ya, you need to trim his beginning and his end, and it's going to be also in this way. And these letters are at the beginning of words. Let's say I'm going to write a word now, and I'm going to write a word called this one, for example. I'm going to write, see this one with me. I'll write ba. I'm going to take a sound from here. Ba. And then another b at the end. This is no T letter, that's why it doesn't join. It's going to be bab. And bab means door. Okay. Trim, chop. I tell my students at school, just buy a small sword and chop his arms. Yes. So you say bab now, and this is a word. Okay. Notice with me, letter ba, originally this letter is ba. But when I'm joining it with a long sound, I have to chop his arm. And it's going to be ba, a. We don't say ba, a. We have to say ba. This letter doesn't join the letter after, as we said before, because it's naughty. And then I just write letter B, and it's going to be bab, that is a door. Okay? So, the second thing is, we will come to more words, just I want you to understand how these letters join others. What if the letter is in the middle of a word? What's going to happen? We just need to add another hand. This is ba at the beginning. You guys just need to add another hand to join, and the letter will be like this. Ba in the middle. Okay? A friendly can attach to naughty. Yes, because naughty letters do not join letters that come after only. We're talking about naughty. If you come to friendly, they can join any letter. Okay? Yes, naughty don't attach. Friendly letters attach or join any other letters that come after any. Fine? Ify, you are amazing. Okay, you're getting it from the first time. Good job. So, ba in the middle is in this way. Just add another hand over there, here. And now, the last thing, what if ba is at the end? If it's at the end, you just need to add a small hand here. No more chopping. No more chopping. You just need to add ba at, like, just add a hand. Okay? Yes, exactly. Friendly letters bring everyone together. They are friendly. Okay. So, I want you to take a screenshot of this, and after that, yes, tail of ba. After that, I'm going to delete from letters. I will rub out, like, from letters, I'll go down, and then I'll give you now words related to these 11 letters. I have naughty ones, I have the 5 friendly letters we got, and we have the long sounds, and we are going to make words. Are you ready? Yes or no? Just take a screenshot. You can cheat a little bit. You can cheat a little bit, no problem. Okay. So, thumbs up, and I'm going to erase or rub out the board, and we are going to start the next step. By the way, my booklet is next to me. The same booklet I sent to you, Evie, before. This booklet I made myself, and I use it for, like, students who start at the beginning. So it's really, really helpful. If anyone wants it, you can send me a message, like, privately, and I'm going to send you this booklet for free. Okay? And it really helps because you have 2 things in it. You have videos, me explaining from my YouTube channel. There is a QR code. And also, you have a test at the end of each video to test your understanding of what's going around. Okay, let's go now, rub out the board and go to the second step. Okay. Fine. By the way, I'm live every Tuesday for 1 hour. So, we talked about ba, ta, na, ya, and, okay, tha here. Tha. So, ba, ta, tha, ya, and na. For naughty letters, I'm going to write them here. A, da, the in Arabic, and then ra, or za, and then wa, which is wa. So these are your, let's say, guidelines. And I'm going to add the sounds a, It's not writing. Okay. And then U and then E. Is it showing? No? We do them with this. U and then E. Fine. Yes, I'm not looking at the screen much. Thank you so much. Okay. So great. Here we go. Let's now make some words. I'm going to say, for example, letter na, and I'll join a and then r. Let's make a word with these three letters, and you tell me which one joins and which one doesn't join. Try to write the word. Adam, جيب لي بابا قلم اخضر او احمر ماركر اي شيء. Okay, so first letter is N, right? And the second one is a sound. Why it's a sound? Because we don't have this sign on top. It's not a letter, it's a sound. How do I know? There is no sign on top. And this one is A. Na is friendly, right? So we are going to join it with the letter after. So na, as we said, chop his arm. Chop his arm. Okay. Exactly. He's naked, yes. So, na, chop his arm, and it's going to be like this. And then, this friendly, as you said, Ify, and friendly joins all other letters. And we are going to join the other one. This is naughty, don't join, and you put letter R. And if you look at this sound, this is na, and then nar means fire. Okay, so nar is fire, like my students on fire. Okay, nar. Let's try another word. I have the letter T. T. I just put this line on under, which is now E, T, T. And then I'll put letter B, and then letter N. Okay, what is this word? Let's do our method. Ta, chop his arm. I'm going now to add him to letter B, because he joined B. B also another, is going to join another letter. We chop his arm, and he joins later the letter after. And the word is T, T, Tibn, Tibn, and Tibn is hay. Okay. I hope it makes sense and it's easy. Tibn is hay. Okay, which one confused you? This one? I told you I did nothing. We have ta, we chopped his arm, and it's written in this way. And you join. Look, it's like I'm chopping an arm here, chopping his arm, and then he's joining. This one also is joining, but I chop the arms that are going up. Okay. So hay, yes, hay is grass that you feed like animals. The pronunciation is tibn, tibn, dried grass, exactly. Yes, and not high, no. Yes. Fine. So tibn is hay. Fine. So first word nar, second one is hay. Let's try another word. Come on, go. Practice makes perfect. Okay, ba, and then e, and then t. The middle letter is a confusion all the time for students. Okay? The middle letter is all the time a big confusion. Why? I don't know. Students don't get it. Bait. Let's write it now. First letter is ba, chop his arm. What about E in the middle? E in the middle, although it looks in this way, but it's going to be in the same way like ba. It's going to be bay in this way. Bay, and the last letter is this letter, which is T. Just I will add one sign here, and it's going to be bait. And bait also means house. Like same of dar before that we did. Bait and dar are the same. Both are houses. Bait. Okay. More. I want more all the time. Ta. E and then N. What is this word? Come on, try to join it and tell me what is this word. The first letter is T, and the second one is E, and the last one is N. Tahinun. Tahinun. What is that? We have ta plus E plus N. Okay? Ta plus E plus N. So that is teen. Well done. Let's see how we write it. Letter ta. Give me your sword. Chop his arm. Letter E in the middle. We agreed we write it in this way. 2 dots. And then letter N at the end. And the word is teen. Yes. Teen. Second one, I told you, it's tricky. E in the middle. I'll explain about it in details later. Okay? I'll explain about it in details later. How do you read this? U. If this one is a sign on top of a letter, like this one, for example, I say nu. But if it's a letter, that is letter U, the normal letter U. Okay? Yes, teen means figs. Teen is figs, and it's fruits for people who don't know. Figs. Okay? Teen is figs. Yes, I'll add one last word and then I'll go to the second thing. Tha, that is tha. Tha for 3. Okay, fine. Let's go with, I'll add letter ba here and I'll put this sign just because you asked about it. And this is here bu, and then letter tha, this is noti, u, and then letter R. And let's try to make a word with these letters. No problem, Ify, you can go. I'm so happy also. I'm happier that you came to my life today, and I hope you got something today. Thank you so much. So let's try reading the last word. Come on. Who read it? Saab, go. Okay. Cash. How do we read it? Come on, guys. Buzur. Well done. Just like the middle letter has to be the, and we say buzur and not buzur. Buzur. Okay. Just the middle letter is th and not z. Okay. Buzur. Let's join it. First letter. Chop his ending. Bu, we chop his ending, and he's going to join the letter after, and that is the. The is a naughty letter, as we said before, and it's not going to join. So I just add u, and then I add R. Budur. And budur means seeds. Budur means seeds. Okay? Yes, if it's okay, let me rub out the board and also give you some notes. Thumbs up if everything is okay. Great. So Saab is done. Who's done also? English for Arabic for non-Arabs, please. Arabic for non-Arabs. For people who are asking, Arabic for non-Arabs. Yes, it's on top written, Arabic for non-Arabs. Good. So Saab and the gal next door. The gal next door. Okay. Amazing. Okay. So let me erase this. And let's go to some notes. First one is about letter E, this letter. The tricky letter. Why it's tricky? Because the shape of it is different of how we write it. Example, I want to write the word hand. And hand means ya, the yed. And yed means hand. Okay, look at ya, how we wrote it in the, or at the beginning. If it's in the middle, I'm going to write the word, for example, teen, and t, e, teen means figs. And look at E in the middle. Okay? And this is E in the middle. So E in the middle is different from the letter shape. That's why it's confusing to students. Some students just keep it as it is and they join it. Let me show you how they write it. They write it in this way. T plus E, and then they put N here. Or maybe they join it here, which is wrong. Because E is a friendly letter and we need to join this letter with the letter after. That's why I need at least to change his shape or trim his ending. I hope you got it. Also letter N, same thing. If I say letter N, I'm going to change na to the beginning. Like when we wrote nar, na, nar. If na in the middle, I can say, for example, just meaningless word. I can say letter ba, for example, or there is one meaningful, N in the middle, and I can say bint. Bint means a girl. I say bint. Okay? If this letter is at the end, I'm going to write it in this way. I'll just add one letter you don't know. Or let me put a word you know. T, B, and the last letter is N. And the word we learned, and that is tibin. We just learned this word, which is hay. Okay, we said dried grass that you feed animals. Okay, so that is tibin. Any question about these 5 letters? Or it's fine? Thumbs up if everything is okay, and let's go to something else. Okay, amazing, Anna, well done. I hope you got everything from the beginning. So guys, we got 11 letters for today. 11 letters. Imagine in less than an hour, which is for me an achievement for people who don't know Arabic, for example. Yeah, qa, we did not talk about qa for now. We will talk about this. Qa, why this letter pronounced as a? This one is qa, qa. No problem. I'll try to finish most of the alphabet today. Just stay with me. Okay, so we are done with this. Let's go now to the second one. I just want to give you one verb before I continue. So please take a screenshot of this so you get all the letters we studied before. We got naughty letters. We got now these 5 friendly letters. Please take a screenshot so you don't get lost in next lessons. Yes, and tell me please rub out, and then I'm going to go to the second step. Okay. Do we go to the second step? Okay. Yes, 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 fine. Let's go to the second step. So 11 letters has been covered. We have naughty letters, and we have 5 letters: ba, ta, tha, na, and ya. Now, before we go to the second one, I'm going to teach you one verb. This verb is, who can read this word? Anyone can read this word? Come on, go. Urid. Yes, not E. Urid. Urid. Amazing. So urid is I want. If you look at this word, we have letter A. I'm going to break it down into letters. I have letter R, and I have E, and then I have Da. The only letter which joined is E, which joined Da. And this verb means I want. I want. So I can say now many sentences. I can say Ana uridu. I want. What do you want? Let's say bait, for example. I want a house. And now you can make your sentences with the verb urid. Say أنا أريد بيت, أنا أريد تين, أنا أريد ورد, أنا أريد أرز. Okay? Again, I told you this booklet I made by myself. You can, if anyone wants it for free, of course, just send me a message and I can send it to you. Just privately send me. I cannot put my number for everyone to only my followers. Yes, you have this booklet, you have videos supporting this content. If you look with me at the first sentence, أنا أريد تين, I want figs. Second one, أنا أريد بيت. Third one, أنا أريد إوز, I want geese. أنا أريد ورد, I want flowers. أنا أريد أرز, I want rice. أنا أريد أزرار, I want buttons. Okay? Good. Let's go to the second group and the last group for today. The last group, I call them belly letters. Belly letters. Why belly? Because they have a belly. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, belly. This is what we do at school. They look like the same, but the only difference, as we said in Arabic, dots. And we call it nuqta in Arabic. Nuqta means dot. If I put the dot here, that is ja. And if I put a dot on top, that is kha. And this letter I call strong letter. Why strong? Because this letter doesn't exist in the English language. So if I call it strong letter, this letter means it doesn't exist in the English language and it could have a similar sound in the Arabic alphabet. Fine, we'll talk about this later. So we're saying Ja, Fatima, thank you. Kha, and the last one is Ha. This is the first difficult letter. Ha. It's not H. It's not H. This is a special sound in Arabic and we call it Ha. Try with me. Ha. 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 Okay? So it's not ha, ha. It's not from hen. Okay? You don't say hen, you say ha, ha, ha. For example, when you say Hassan, a guy called Hassan, we don't say Hassan, we're going to say Hassan. Okay? So that is letter Ha. Clear? Are we okay until now? Thumbs up, please, so I know you are interacting with me. Everyone is listening. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, Sarah is here. Anna is here. Okay, well done. Galen next door. Joel. Okay, amazing. 4 students. Well done. At least I have 4. Okay, I'm so happy with this. Great. Now, what happens when we are going to join these letters with others? We agreed that all letters in Arabic are friendly except the 6 letters we talked about here. These are naughty, but all the letters are friendly. Now again, we're coming back to, as you said, the crazy story about chopping arms. Okay, so how do you chop arms? We are going to only chop this part, the belly. So when we write, we say 1, 2, 3, belly. Now we're going to chop the belly. No more bellies. We're going to write, this is Ja at the beginning, this is Kha at the beginning, and this is Ha at the beginning. If I'm going now to write, I just like join these letters with others in the same way we talked about. In the same way we talked about. What if this letter is in the middle? I just add an arm. I add an arm. How? I'm going to write Ja here. I'm going to write Kha. I'm going to write Ha. And I'm going only to add an arm before. Just arm to join arm. And that is the letter in the middle. If it's at the end, I'm going only to write the letter without chopping. I just write it Ja with a hand, Kha with a hand, and Ha with a hand. Note with me, if the letter or the letter before it is naughty, you just write the letter as it is. Okay, let's make some examples now. I'm going to choose some words and help me find or write these things. Fatima, thank you. Now, let's guys take a screenshot of this and let me add words to you. Are you ready? Inshallah, you will be able to read Quran. Just stay with me, I told you. I promise you, within 2 weeks, 2 lives, or 3, you will be able to read anything, any word. Just get these rules, get these notes, and inshallah you will be able to read Quran. Okay, I'll try to save this live and I'll try to the problem is it doesn't go like 1 hour, it doesn't go on, let's say it cannot go on TikTok. Maybe I take this one, I put it on YouTube, I don't know, let me check later. Fine? Okay. Take a screenshot of this and let's do some words. Yes? Great. Take notes. I told you, I promise you 1 week, 2 weeks, you'll be able to read and write. Take it a promise. Okay? Because so far, I think you understand everything I told you about. You just need to understand how the letters function with each other. And of course, with the practice, everything will be easy. I mean, if you just take the notes and just put them on the shelf, nothing is going to happen. You need to read after and ask yourself, why is this joining, why this one is not joining, and so on. I'm going to erase the board. And let's make now some words. Yeah, it's your turn now to make words with me. The first word is, I have this letter and I'll put this sign on top. Second letter, and I have third letter. What is this word? Help me. At least help me read it. Yes, yes, I do. I teach higher levels. Yes. Look, on my YouTube channel, if you don't know, I have a YouTube channel called Learn Arabic with AJ. Learn Arabic with AJ. And it's on my YouTube channel. It's on my bio also. You can just go. And recently, I'm doing just like reading passages. These passages are very useful to all students with comprehension questions at the end. And I'm working on adding more levels. But most of our followers here need some like help for basics. That's why I'm doing my best with basics. And when everyone is ready, I'll try to level it up and add more. Fine. I want you to read the word, not tell me cheese. I know it's cheese. I need how to read it. What is the first letter? Ju. Fine. What about the second one? Okay, we said only chop, join, chop, join, chop, join. That's it. First one letter is Ja. I chopped his belly. And now I'm going to join it with the letter after, just like make a hand here. And then Ba, also chop his arm and join the letter after, and that is going to be Jubin. And Jubin is cheese. Jubin is cheese. Yes. We said before, if there is nothing on top of a letter, it's a naked one, so we say only silent. Jub, 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 jubin, jubin. Okay? Yes, another word. I'm going to say three letters. The first one is, help me. Hello, Habibi, Vladimir. How are you? Good. Just we are done almost with basics. And then just last 5 minutes will be for like advanced ones. Okay? So ha, ja, Again, letter ha, chop, join, hajar, and hajar means stone. A stone. Okay, you started getting it. More. The first one is, go, faster. We can do more. Come on. The first one is, okay, ha, but there is e under, so we say hi. And hi, b, hi, and then second letter ba, and last one is and this word is hibr, means ink. Ink. Okay? So hibr, no hibr, last one is r. Hibr is ink. Fine? Okay, correct. Okay, this word you use a lot of in your life. What is this word? Hibr, yes. Hibr is ink. Chicken, and let's read it together. Okay, let's read it together. First letter is da, and then letter ja. We'll join the letter after. Chop, join, and then this is naughty, don't join. It's going to be dajaj. Dajaj, chicken. Dajaj, chicken. Okay, 2 more words, and then we will stop with this, and we'll go to advanced questions. Khu, b, z. Letter kha, letter ba, letter za. khubz means bread. And the last one is kha u kh, and it's going to be khawkh, and khawkh means plum. Yeah, khubz bread and the plum is khawkh. Did you guys get all this? See how many words you got in one lesson? We got more than 15 words. You can use the verb I told you about, which is أريد. You say أنا أريد دجاج, أنا أريد خبز, أنا أريد خوخ, أنا أريد جبن, etc. Fine? I'll give you also another verb. Take a screenshot if you want, and let me add the last verb, and then I'll go to some advanced questions. Yes? 3. You have the time to do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Erase. The last verb I'm going to teach you today is the verb. I do this for my year 1 and 2 students, and it is أحب. أحب, I love or I like. You say أنا أحب دجاج, أنا أحب خوخ, أنا أحب دبي, أنا أحب any word. Okay. For example, the word Dubai, look, letter da and letter ba, after chopping, it's going to join letter E at the end, and it's going to be Dubai. أحب Dubai, أنا أحب Dubai. And everyone, of course, knows now how to make at least 10 to 15 sentences, which is an achievement in one class. Fine? We got today 14 letters, 14. And we still have 14 letters in the Arabic alphabet. And after that, next lesson, I'm going to continue the 14 other letters. Okay? And we'll continue. And the last 5 minutes, I'll leave it for advanced questions. If anyone wants to ask me about any question about a certain sentence, I'm going to help you say some words. Fine? Yes. I hope you found this live. I hope you found this live useful. How often do you do lessons and what time? It's every Tuesday at almost 9:15 UAE timing. I don't know where you are staying, but it's now 10:15. Okay, it's 10:15. Yes. Okay. So it's 9:15 now, every Tuesday at 9:15 from each week. Okay, now, amazing. Any question about like general statements, general sentences you would like to say before we say goodbye to each other? Thank you. Shukran, shukran. Soon you will be able to write all the Arabic words. Okay, all of them. And remember, you can now make a lot of words with the letters you learned. Inshallah. Okay. Any question about sentences you would like to say in English? And please don't hesitate to ask me any question when I upload any video. Like, tell me how to say that, how to say this, how to say that. And it really helps me also, like, in making my content. Don't forget to share this with your friends who would like to learn Arabic. Likes and comments are really appreciated every time. Yes, I'll wait these 5 minutes. In case you have any question, ask it. If you don't have, 2 minutes and then I'll say goodbye. What kinds of appreciation are there? What do you mean? Anna, how did you find the lesson? Did you find it useful? Was it like good? Let's say great. It was, I don't know, okay. Did you get everything, or some things were hard? I'm just trying to evaluate myself. Okay. Okay. Appreciation. When you say, okay. You can say, okay, you know, everyone knows like shukran. When you say shukran, thank you. Okay, you want it in Arabic? Okay, so this is the common word in which you say shukran. You say shukran to anyone, shukran in general. Other sentences, you may help me and I'll translate for you. I had a car, I would drive there. For example, I had a car. Okay. If I had a car. If I had, we say لو عندي. We're talking about spoken, huh? سيارة. If I had. لو, not low. لو عندي سيارة. H also. Okay. I would drive. كنت. Let's say I would drive. Drive is difficult. You say sit, but it's really hard. I would say رحت. كنت رحت. I would go. Okay, I would go, and this one كنت رحت. Yes. لو عندي سيارة كنت رحت. Okay. In standard also we say لو عندي, لو كان لدي. لو كان لدي. If you want to say إذا is more with let's say conditional sentences. You say إذا عندي سيارة سأذهب. Okay, fine. I would like to thank everyone who was in my life today. I see you next week. شكرا. Yes. شكرا ومع السلامة. نشوفكم الأسبوع القادم إن شاء الله. Okay, سلام.